The port city of Bordeaux in France is one of the world's largest wine processing regions. This settlement along the Garonne River is a metropolitan area, and the capital of the Aquitaine region. The Bordelais, its inhabitants, are known for their hospitality and versatility in wine distilling and processing. The famous Bordeaux wine comes from a region southwest of France. Bordeaux is the seventh largest metropolitan in France, known for wine production since the 8th century. Today, the vineyards and the processing centers in this city are part of the prestigious UNESCO World Heritage List. The city sparkles, like its wines, with its unique urban architectural ensemble and traditions that have survived centuries. History of Bordeaux. Archaeological research reveals that Bordeaux was inhabited by Neanderthal man. The remains discovered near Bourg-sur-Gironde add to the mystical charm of the region. Around 300 BC, Celtic tribes inhabited the region, naming it Bourg, after the river by the same name. The city has witnessed Roman rule as well as ravaging by the Vandals, Visigoths, Franks, Carolingians, and Vikings. By far, the 18th century was the city's golden age. This era witnessed the construction of many architectural delights that stand to this day. Bordeaux region and wine. The region is naturally endowed for the growth of grapes and wine processing. Its location along the European Atlantic coast and the river Garonne divides the city into two distinct regions. The riverway or inland waterway is so broad that even ocean liners maneuver inland. The city enjoys an oceanic climate, with mild winters and fairly warm summer. Vineyards spread across over 110,160 hectares. The city has more than 55 appellations and 10,000 chateaux dedicated to wine production. It is home to over 12,000 grape cultivators, who contribute to the processing of over 700 million bottles of wine each year. Bordeaux produces not only some of the finest and most expensive wines in the world, but also sweet and regular varieties accessible at lower costs. It manufactures and distributes large quantities of Premier Cru or the wines distilled from the first growth. There are red and white wines that make their way across the continents. Wine varieties of the first growth include Chateau Lafite Rothschild, Chateau Haut-Brion, Chateau Margaux, Chateau Latour, and Chateau Mountain Rothschild. The region produces red Bordeaux called Claret, made from Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Petit Verdot, Malbec, and Carmenere. White Bordeaux is usually processed from Semillon, Sauvignon Blanc, and Muscadelle. Beyond wine processing, Bordeaux is also famous for the Laser Mégajoule, a project of the French Ministry of Defense and its aeronautic industry. Tourism is a major industry here, and it thrives on the region's wine processing ability. The city is popular on travel charts as a city of art and history. It is a sought-after tourist destination and also attracts cinema production crews from all over the world. The Esplanade des Quinconces, Colonnes des Girondins, Allées de Tournai, Cours de l'Intendance, and Saint-André Cathedral are some architectural marvels. Bordeaux is also famous for the Sainte Croix Church and the Gothic Basilica of Saint-Michel. This port city has a number of museums, parks, and shopping arcades. It is home to the Rue Sainte-Catherine, the longest shopping street in Europe, and Arc en Rêve, an architecture exhibition and research center. The National Opera of Bordeaux offers tourists a cultural feast in dance and music. Vineyards stretch for acres, to accommodate foreign demands, and attract tourists all year round. The Institut National des Appellations d'Origine (INAO) tagged wines have earned a rack life in every country and recognition among connoisseurs and gourmets of international acclaim.